Okay, so I want to do a video. Um, this is a video for oh, there we go. This is a video for let's get this straight here. So this is a video for YouTube. So YouTube, I want to do a video on you know, I'll talk about some stuff I want to explain. Not really, but I usually do a lot of purposeful teachings and a lot of purposeful stuff that would help uh, the production of people to be safe, but not too safe where we get arrested. Because the police actually do go after people who are too safe. Isn't that the craziest thing in the world? Try to protect people to stay safe and then arrest people who are actually too safe. I'm sorry, but we have to laugh about something on here on YouTube. I'm serious. I've been at work all week looking for a job, looking for a lot of stuff, getting the help with Facebook and YouTube. So isn't that funny? At the year 2020, the for like over 100 years since America has been here, and the Native Americans have been here longer. Well, America has been here over 200 years, about 250 years, or somewhere around that lines. But um, the fact that the Native Americans have been here way longer, like over 10,000 years. So I want to go off to explain the police are here to serve and protect, to stay safe. And if you're too safe, the police will arrest you because they need someone to take the fall for why the police are corrupt and why someone needs to pay for the revenue for the police officers and the meals and whatever, how run a prison, the jail system of the United States of America, to actually do something about it. And you know what? Why don't you just change your own world of how that works? So I was meaning to get back with the lady who actually called me one day to change the system of how things work. I really did try to look for that text message to get to her videos, and it was like a really good job, right? So I looked through all my texts after the commotion, after my brother went through my phone and did a bunch of stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, really? I can't believe it. It's really, my brother is like terrible. He really is. I don't want to go there right now. But right now, I want to go off to explain that, you know, the police were here to serve, protect, and then arrest the people who are actually staying safe and actually trying to get better in life by not overworking and actually, but there is a time to work. Uh, but the fact that, you know, I was stayed safe in United States of America and actually picked the ones who had never heard the side of drugs, who are too innocent. They actually go after innocent people to put in jail. Isn't that terrible? I thought the police and the justice system of the United States of America were actually here to serve and protect, to serve the people, to protect the people. I'm serious. So I actually had to deal with the police wanting to arrest me for stupid stuff that never happened, due to imagination, because I know where I'm at. I record everything that I do all day on my YouTube channels and Facebook channels and in my work on my phone. You could see me making calls. Uh, all the imagination work, like television, imagination television. I should come up with that. Uh, that's a whole nother ball game right there. Imagination television. So imagination television is actually uh, where they use their imagination to make television. Even on imagination Facebook. Imagination Facebook videos. How about that? I should sue Facebook for imagination Facebook. I'm serious. So imagination Facebook. So Imagination Facebook, Imagination TV, Imagination Internet, and imagination stuff. So if you have the power of your imagination, that imagination stuff really does work. Uh, but some people go overboard, and the imagination is no good. So if you can use your imagination, actually get some sleep. Get some sleep, man. But So this is Sabrina, Waymaker Miracle Worker. There have been a lot of miracles performed in my day. I told you that I would give a report on the federal government. So yeah, I am going to give the report to the federal government. So the report to the federal government is that I basically wanted to see how, as the original account holder for everything pertaining to cash, um, I do have some questions. Why is it that you picked me? And the answer they gave me was because you're super quiet growing up and you weren't going to tell anyone until the right time was to tell. So here is the report. During my report, federal government was that during my time of research, I discovered that um, you really did protect me through a lot of stuff, and I appreciate that. It's just, um, you know, maybe actually, you know, get the funds to the right people. Don't mismanage the funds, to the wrong people who are evil. So evil money is obsolete. Anyone who's been evil, it don't get cash. Remember that. They don't get cash. Believe me on that. They don't get cash. And they all aren't allowed to take all the funds. Really, they aren't. They aren't allowed to take all the funds all at once. I had this one really nice man who fixed my account, uh, and actually told me the report. He said, the masses, which is 9 billion people on the planet, were taking all the funds all at once. Yeah, towards my account. Especially when I go to Walmart, Safeway, any grocery store, any convenience store. They monitor how much money you have by getting into your thinking and seeing how much money they can take all away from you. So they work inside your head. I don't know how they even get there. I really don't. I really do have a loud thought. I think out loud due to many people, you know, I don't know how they even work their way into my head. I really don't. So with that being said, maybe because I'm too quiet, I actually do get what I need and walk right out. I'm really fast. I just get the item. I know what I'm getting when I get there, and I walk out and pay and walk out. That's it. But if I'm browsing around looking for something scrumptious, I do take longer. But usually I know what to get when I get there. And I just walk right out and just pay, walk out. I pay first. I don't just walk out. I actually pay. That's part of walking out. You got to pay first. Every time. No shoplifting. You got to pay every time you walk out. That's a part of walking out process. You get the receipt. You have the receipt. Yeah, I paid. Then we got to go. So not many people are used to me, federal government, that I now I talk and now I'm able to work. Um, because I'm loud, because I've been quiet for so long. I basically, and a lot of people, Grace, some kind of know me. I was a really quiet person for a long time, even while married. Um, and also, I'm working now, and also, not many people are used to me saying something, and my thoughts and stuff are loud, and my voice is loud because word travels fast. Not in just a small county, but like around the world. Word travels fast, mind you on that. Word does travel fast. So just remember that word does travel super quick, faster than light. And also, I want to talk to you about, federal government, about other issues. I might as well be working for the federal government. I'm just giving the report on my work with them, kind of, why they would decide to keep me alive. My report to the federal government is that basically, the issue with people taking all the money at once, those are part of the people who couldn't handle the money, and they got really sick and usually do pass away because I really do write a large amount of money, especially I'm being paid per microsecond. And my kidneys are healed, everything's healed, so everything's all better. It's just that, a lot of problems were with a lot of stuff. So that's a part of being paid per microsecond. So they weren't able to handle it all, and I do hide cash. I make up cold hard cash in space. Federal government, I had to keep it away from the public and escape the gigantic solar systems that were out there, like the Milky Ways and all that, just escape it all. And we're actually somewhere else. I have a powerful phone. My phone is able to call across galaxies. Um, and also, federal government, we just don't actually go there with just one person's need because we only had time for one person, which was the number one. We all need socks, so they decided to pick Sabrina Maria Socks. During my story, federal government, it really is that the public did, uh, they did work a long time for me to be born. Really, they did. I finally was born. Um, so it took me a long time to get here from heaven, and they now call me Waymaker, Miracle Worker, Sabrina. So if you're out there and you are not on the same page with me emotionally, I kind of get sounded off like I'm crazy, but I'm not because they don't follow me on YouTube. So I have that issue. If you don't follow me on videos and learn the next video, what the next happening is, or the awesome thing I would come up with, they actually do go make it real, which I find quite cool because it's a pretty cool idea, pretty awesome. We come up with pretty cool ideas. Also, I want to go and tell you, federal government, that we actually don't, you know, try to go to other places to attack. Um, I don't, at least. But the fact that we actually are able to uh, go to another safe place in space, and you guys want to access those funds, I'm like, I had to keep those private and actually not release those funds so I can have money for myself. So I could it was imagination money. It's cold hard cash in space. I had to keep private, and in another location in a house. Federal government, I, as a being the creator, you just have to follow my YouTube video. In federal government, if you need any investigation, that is the investigation, is a YouTube video. So my other report to the federal government is that, with all the coronavirus stuff and people not able to help themselves, by learning to take the time to not overbear themselves with too many kids, because too many kids create a lot of distraction, not able to get to the important issues of a purposeful life. So that is a problem with America, is each family is overbeared with too many children and not able to sit down and take the time to, build a purposeful life by saying something and record it on video for the public to see if anyone has any questions. So right now, I actually don't really, you know, tell people, the full schmeal deal a lot. I just have my work purposeful. So that is why I get up in the morning, is purpose. I have a sense of purpose now. So that is a good thing. Also, with my sense of purpose, I'm, you know, am quite amazed that JoJo only did one thing for me, which was make me open my eyes to how purposeful I am. That is the one thing he did, and I'm grateful for that one thing, even though he's an addict. Really, that's it. He only taught me this thing when he wasn't on drugs. Okay, so if you're not on drugs, you're pretty cool. My before my brother Jojo, I mean, got on drugs. Before he wasn't on drugs, he told me one purposeful thing. So I'm really grateful for that purposeful thing, and I do remember when he wasn't on drugs. So, um, just remember, if you're able to meet someone who don't do drugs and don't do alcohol on the weekends with the girls or the guys, and actually don't drink at all. They have purposeful lives. They're actually pretty cool people. The coolest people around, who don't do drugs, alcohol, or shoot drugs, or anything like that. They have purposeful lives. So, um, so if you're out there and you don't see a cool person, I get pretty afraid. So, because actually they do go about and do purposeful work somewhere else. So I will talk to you later, federal government. If you have any questions, when you do call me, don't gosh darn. I know I like Edwin Scott. Edwin Scott, he's a pretty good person now. Now that he knows my story on YouTube. So if you're out there, Federal Reserve, and if you want more information about where the funds were going electronically, that is what was happening. That's what I saw disappearance in my funds, is that the people would literally take all the money by physically moving really hard or moving objects in the home to clean and make more income for themselves by cleaning and moving around the furniture and taking all the money. So that is another way Federal Reserve, they do that by taking all the money. And then when they got the money, they weren't able to handle all the money. They actually got a lot of, they actually died. Yeah, it's pretty sad. You don't go around taking other people's money, believe me. You'll really get sick. Okay, so that's another thing, Federal Reserve. Don't take all the money. You will get really sick. Don't. I've seen people die or trying to take all the money. Just don't. That's not a threat. That's just not me who was killing them. It's just that's what happens. It was just so much money. They died. It was just so terrible. I feel my brother's at a funeral today. I feel really bad. I'm sad, kind of a little bit. But today my brother's at a funeral. He went to the funeral. I don't know the person, but I feel kind of bad. It was my who was it? It was my brother's childhood friend's mom died. So when a mom dies, I feel really bad. I'm really grateful I have my mom. Really do. Really grateful. A lot of people wish they had their mom. I'm really grateful to have mine. So I will talk to you later. Thank you.